So next day, that Monday morning, he called me. He said, man, you ain't know, but the whole night was underwater, you know. He said, the levee broke. He said, we done lost everything. That's what he told me on the phone, you know. So people was trying to get saved. People, water all the way down St. Bernard. I mean, people was on top of the houses and trying to get out the attic.
Absolutely. 3 days later, or was it 2 days later, I was what? Homeless. Literally homeless. Stayed in Opelousas with my sister's sister-in-law. And we looked at the television and they said the storm hadn't hit, the winds came in high, and then the water came in. And I was like, well, cool. Everybody had showed people outside barbecuing, like nothing had happened. And the next thing you know, here come this water. So all my life, when a storm came, even when we had water, even when Bessie came and I was a little girl, we would go uptown to the 7th Ward to the St. Bernard Project by some cousins. When I seen that the Circle Food Store, which is on St. Bernard and Claiborne, had water almost to the sign, I was like, we out of there. We out of there. When they had water, I knew it was over for us. So we stayed in Opelousas another day, and then we had to start saying, we can't go home, it's time for us to start making some permanent plans, you know.
You can set up like a two block opening, you know. And the water had to rush through here so fast. Well, I never seen a house landed. I've never seen a house laid on the side. I've never seen a house laid upside down. I'll tell you, wind was getting harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. And like I tell you, my aunt's house over there, she could have been on top of it. When that water came, it crumbled it up. I mean, the house, it knocked down houses. I mean, crumbled them up. It turned over 18-wheelers. But that water was rushing through there. It had to be like rolling through.
About 3-4 hours later, man, I come in the kitchen, the refrigerator up on the ceiling. I'm in trouble. And I can't swim, and I looked out that water, I looked out the window and see nothing but water. I'm like, man, I'm in trouble now. But I kept my head on my shoulders. My neighbor got him out of there, and he got up on his roof, and I got up on my roof. And we sat. And that's when trouble started. That's when I knew, for one thing I knew in my mind, every man, woman, and child is out there for themselves. You better get it how you can get it. If not, you ain't gonna survive.
And they had old people in wheelchairs down there, and they was dead. And one man jumped over, and you know, like he'd be up high, and he jumped over there, and he killed himself. It wasn't nothing nice there. It was sad.
It was just filthy. You had to use the bathroom wherever you can use it. The bathroom, I'm gonna tell you, when you would be walking, and if you go to pass and where the bathroom, you ever been to Superdome before? When you going past the bathroom, you have to do like this. That's right. You have to do that. Cause the stench. When I was at the Superdome there, the guy, he was like hysterical. The ninth ward gone. It's gone. It's gone. I said, what you mean it's gone? He said, it's gone. He said, people hanging on the wires. You know, hanging from the wires and let them up in water. And it was terrible. It was terrible. And there's some people that was calling us refugees. How in the hell could I be a refugee and I'm a United States citizen? They calling us refugees. That's real. The refugees. You know, to my man, we had the only thing we had was a disaster, a bad hurricane. That we lost people, we lost friends, we lost family.
I do believe that was a setup. Same thing with Katrina. Because the law states you're not supposed to leave a barge in a lock during the storm season. And why would they leave a barge in a lock, you know, at that time, an empty barge? Why was it there? You know, it's so many questions that we haven't been able to get answers from. And it almost bridged in the same place. You know, that's kind of strange.
You know, that levee, when that levee blew, they didn't have no barge in there. See, a lot of people don't know nothing about that. The people in Lower Night wouldn't know about that. People that was on that bridge, suffering, hungry, needed water. They first blew that levee, there was no barge on in between that. There wasn't no barge in between that. And it come on the news. It's all over the world now. It was man-made. And the world didn't have to know. I knew it already because I lived through it. I lived through it.
We tried to walk across the river. Jefferson Parish, Gretna, they up on the bridges with shotguns and rifles. And, oh no, y'all go back over there. They could have laid up there and let everybody on this side migrate to the other side of the river instead of evacuating people out there. You know. They did. And it was wild out there. People out there fighting and fussing over food and water. And it was unreal. You know what I'm saying? They thought it went down at the Dome and at the convention center. It went down on that bridge. And they came, I don't know what made them think that they can come. And it was on the interstate part, over the bridge, throwing food down to people like they were savages or dogs or something, you know what I'm saying? And that wasn't cool at all to me. That wasn't cool to me at all.